Hi everyone, my name is Rachel and I'm a high school student at Simsbury High School. This video is the instructional video for the Take and Make package you picked up at the Simsbury Public Library. Today we will be making a bookmark. Before we get started, however, I want to talk a little bit about the importance behind it. I'm sure you all go to school, and hopefully you enjoy it. Let's ask ourselves, how do we get to school? Well, I know for me, my parents usually drive me so I can stay out of the cold in the winter and out of the warmth in the summer. Do your parents drive you? Or do you ride the school bus? Have you ever thought about how hard it is to get up in the morning out of your warm and comfy bed? I have. Some children in countries like Africa, India, and Mexico have to walk over 10 miles by themselves to go to school. Can you imagine that? Some kids unfortunately don't get the chance to go to school because they have to help their parents at home. I want to share with you all a message from the documentary series The Most Dangerous Ways to School. Instead of showing the video now, I'm going to give a brief summary of what happens and how we can use this message in our everyday lives. The episode in Mexico focuses on a 6-year-old boy named Lorenzo who has to climb big mountains all by himself with no adults to help him. Could you climb an entire mountain all by yourself? I know I couldn't. He often gets very tired because he has to walk for so many miles with very little food or water. In fact, all Lorenzo has to eat are the leaves of some bushes he finds. Because Lorenzo does not have big enough shoes, he has many blisters on his feet and his big toe always hits the front of his shoe. Has that ever happened to you? It has happened to me many times, and I could not imagine how much it would hurt to have to walk so long with shoes that are too small. You might be wondering, why would he go through so much danger? Isn't it scary to walk for so long all by himself through the big mountain? Well, this is Lorenzo's regular path to school. He lives in an area in Mexico where there are very few people. Lorenzo's family is very poor, and going to school will help him earn a better future. After learning about Lorenzo's walk to school, we can each be grateful for what we have now. Our parents drive us to school, or we can take the school bus. We have very shiny textbooks, and we can watch videos like the Magic School Bus to learn. Now that we have taken the time to understand the importance of education, let's get started with the bookmark. Your craft package included a sheet of Shrinky Dink paper and friendship bracelet string. Other materials that will be needed are a circle stencil, rulers, a black colored pencil, and a hole puncher. You will also need blue, green, and black Sharpies. Here's a look at what our final product will be. As you can see, there's a graduation cap on top of a globe. Think, what could this mean? Well, it emphasizes the importance of global education. Graduation caps are given to students who have completed their high school graduation requirements. Alright, so we will first take our circle stencil and trace it with a pencil on our Shrinky Dink paper. Before we color, erase a part of the top where our graduation cap will go. Take a ruler to make a square on top of the globe, like this. Next, make a black dot with your black Sharpie, and draw a yellow or gold line on the side and drag it down. Then we draw a shape sort of like a half dome on top of the globe. This is our completed outline. Next, take a green Sharpie to outline the continents. You probably learned that the world is a circle, but because our globe is 2D, we will not be drawing all the continents. I have drawn part of North America, where we live, South America, Europe, and Africa. We can now color the continents in with a green Sharpie. Now that we've finished coloring the continents, we can start coloring in the oceans with a blue Sharpie. This is what it should look like when you are done. Outline it with your black Sharpie and use a black colored pencil to fill it in. Remember to not color over the yellow line. That's the graduation tassel, and we want to make sure it is showing. Alright, we've finished coloring and it's time to cut it out. We can cut our bookmark shape right along the outline, as you can see in the video. Before we put it in the oven to bake, remember to take a hole puncher and punch a hole right at the top of the graduation cap. Once we finish with this step, we can put it in the oven to bake at 350 degrees for about 3 minutes. As you can see, the Shrinky Dink has shrunk to a smaller size. Take a friendship bracelet string and loop it through the hole we made earlier with the hole puncher. Tie a knot at the top to finish your bookmark. And this is your completed bookmark. Awesome job, everyone. I hope you find your bookmarks handy and have learned something from this video. See you next time.